Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the farm. I was hoping to get out here this morning and get after some chores, but the fog, it was just like, it was like being in old London town. You couldn't even see the barn from the kitchen window on the house here. It was so thick. But the neighbor phoned over and said, hey, the fella from the auction mart texted him and said he's got room on a trailer. And I think, it's kind of weird because we both have sheep and we're both side by side, and it's a matter of, basically who can get the shearer first, who can get the auctioneer first, who can get this or that or anything. Anyways, so he got the call, and the fella from Towfield, the man from Towfield, is going to be not here, unfortunately. I was hoping he would come here, but he's going to go to the UFA in Beaver Lodge about between 12 and 1 p.m. tomorrow. So for the most part, I have everybody kind of where I want them. Everybody that's over there by the barn is going to go to market. That's great. But I also have a ram that I want to, well, I mean, I could make him into sausage. I could do that, but I'm not really, no, let's not do that. He's just going to go to market and let the professionals turn him into sausage. That would be a better fate for him, I think. But, so I got to hook on to the stock trailer quick, run down with a bucket of grain, move the ewes that we're keeping over to the dugout, move the rams into the alleyway and into the trailer, and then one ram is going to go in with those and away down the road, and then the other ram is going to get traded off with the neighbor, so he's going to go next door, and then tomorrow we'll trade ram. Well, we'll get the ram from the neighbor, and then he can go back out to the field with those ladies. So there's going to be a bit of a little switcheroo happening here over the next couple of days, but let's get to it. So now, just to make this just a tiny little bit more complicated, last weekend I had the girls out with me and we moved everything around. We got all the lambs sorted, we got everybody marked and everything like that. I'm looking over there, there's some that I think should have a mark, but we've had a pile of rain, and so some marks that used to be, or some marks that are no more. So once we get everybody in the barn in a tighter space, I'm going to have to tag them all with their special ID tags, and then reconfirm, maybe host another gender reveal party so I can get an accurate count on what we got for rams, wethers, ewe lambs, cull ewes, everybody just going down the road. But yes, to make it more complicated, my wife's working, she got a new shift at work. So she works a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. shift right now, which is just, whatever. It's good. She can get up with the kids. Fantastic. See everybody before she goes off for the day. But I mean, it's fully bedtime by the time she gets off. So for help today, I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. And we're going to try and get done what we can get done here. And hopefully nobody cries or poops themselves. All right, so I got the other ewes moved over to the dugout pasture. I got the trailer backed up here to the chute, and I'm gonna go get 2 rams. I'm gonna try to do this in a way that I don't have to bring them into a catchment pen. I'm hoping I can just walk right into the alley, dump some grain in the back of the trailer, and they'll just hop right in. But in reality, what's gonna happen is that as soon as I open that gate down there, they're gonna wanna go down to the dugout pasture to see where the ewes are. And then I'll have to run around that field for a few minutes until I can get everybody back and focused and back on track. I was hoping, I forgot about this, I was hoping that they could just run right up the alleyway, but I recall here now that the cows bent my gate, so I'm gonna just have to tie this closed with some baler twine for now. So it's actually turning out to be a gorgeous day. Yesterday it was super foggy as well, and I think it was almost 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon before the fog kind of broke and the sun could shine through. But what is it now? Well, it's 1:30, so not that different, but sun's coming out at least, so we do have some semblance of blue skies up there. And thankfully all our ewes are down at the dugout right now, frolicking. So the dugout is behind that bush line right there, so they're kind of out of sight. I'm hoping when I open this gate that, because the rams don't have line of sight to the ewes, that they'll just have line of sight to this bucket of grain and follow me all the way in. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, get a bucket of grain. Come on, good for your tummy, good for your figure. and get some vitamin barley. Whew, maybe this is gonna work. Charlotte's like, are you gonna sell the mean daddy sheep? I said, yeah. She said, well, what about the nice daddy sheep? So he's gonna go to the neighbors. Come on, lads. Up you go. Come on. Ranger, leave him be. No need for that. Boy, if them two fellas keep going here, maybe we won't need any grain at all. They might just go get in the trailer. Hey, wouldn't that be a show? No snacks required. Come on there, lads. What do you think about that? Let me go put a treat in there for you. There we go. Stay there, have a little snacky poo. Well, that worked out fantastic. That, I mean, they just walked right in there pretty well. I mean, a little sprinkle of grain, that's all it took. But by and large, that almost makes up for some of the shenanigans we had earlier in the year. Being good loaders, I mean, that makes a heck of a difference, I tell you. That can really ruin your day when you just go around and around and around and don't really get very far. All right, we're back up in the farmyard. I got the rams in the trailer. I'm about to bring all those lambs and the ewes and the wethers into the barn. Got my bucket of grain, one little helper, a kitten, and I think I got another little helper in the barn here. Hopefully she's not eating any, you're not eating nothing, are you? No, perfect. She's just looking at the lamb warmer. So my plan is to close this panel up here to right there, and then open the big barn door. And I'll sprinkle some grain around the backside here. Once everybody's happily having a little snack, I'll quickly wrap these panels around and tie it up so that everybody's they're snug. They're snug, and then I can get in there and put in the RFID tags, and then I'll figure out the rams after that. Hey, sheepy sheeps. Who wants a snack? I'd say lots of them want a snack. Always, always, always close the barn door first before you want to move any panels, because that is containment. It doesn't matter how many times I go around and around this barn, they're contained. If I were to try and flip that closed and one were to get by and out the barn door, see you later. I'll be here for another half a day. Well, it's getting on to after supper time here now. You can kind of see the last dregs of sunlight there. I just separated 4 wether lambs off. These are going to be our direct sales, so we'll keep them around for a couple extra days. And then everything else that's going is in a pen in the barn here now. I'm going to separate the rams. They're in the trailer. I got the big scary fella and the not so scary fella in the trailer. So I'll back that up into the barn and then just run them quick through the chute. And the ram that we're going to trade with the neighbor can just come in here, hang out with those ones for the night. And then the big scary fella is just going to stay on the trailer until it's time, just because he's a handful. In the trailer, not on the trailer. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. I need both my hands when I go inside the trailer to separate the rams, but where's he at? Mean guy's back there with his glowing demon eyes. This big handsome fella here is gonna go next door. All right, let's see about moving this big fella here. Come on out there, Jock. Come on out, buddy. Come on there, fella.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about the ladies. Go to the light. Go to the light. Go outside. Go outside. Because you don't have to turn into a pie. That's right. There you go. Freedom! You hang out in the barn, you go into a pie. So, best to stay out here where it's green and lush. Okay, who should we tag now?
Tag.
This one here?
Yeah. Take him. He's a boy.
Boy, you're right.
Take him. Oh my gosh. That was scary.
Now, was it scary? Okay, gotta open more tags here. A whole new sleeve. Look at that. That's $1 million right there. Okay, who should we tag now? Right here?
Yeah. That's blue.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
What?
He wants to be a pie for sure. You want to be a pie for sure, don't you? Shepherd's pie.
Oh yeah, I just fell down and got up.
Okay, it's probably past. Yeah, it's definitely past Charlotte's bedtime. But shh, don't tell anybody. Anyways, we got all our lambs and our couple call ewes with some fresh yellow jewelry, looking pretty sharp. Anyways, let's get a count. Let's get a count and see how many we're sending. How many shepherd's pies we're gonna make. All right. Well, I got 15 wethers, 5 call ewes, and 9 ewe lambs. So there you go. 29 shepherd's pies. And then, of course, there's some custom shepherd's pies that are out in that pen that are going to go here probably end of the month. I think I'm going to keep them till. I don't really want to buy any poundage on them, but schedules being what schedules are, I just don't have time to load them up in a trailer and haul them to the butcher shop and deal to deal with all of that. So they're going to get, like I said, a couple, 3 more weeks on God's green earth, and then we'll get them off for some custom processing. Now, of course, I'm sure there's a few folks that are probably wondering, well, why would you wait until 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, the night before you put them in a truck and send them to auction to tag them? Why wouldn't you do that ahead of time? Maybe even as, a couple weeks ahead of time. Well, why not do them the week after they're born when you're banning and tagging them anyways? Well, honestly, these RFID tags that you get from the Wool Growers Association are $5 each. And when those lambs or even the ewes stick their head through a page wire fence, they have a I know, right? Yeah, they have a nasty habit of leaving their tag in the tall grass.
Stick your head in a fence.
Yeah, it happens, kiddo. Can you believe it?
No.
No, I can't believe it either. I can't believe how expensive it gets. So anyways, we just do this last minute because the chances of them losing a tag is significantly lower. So then we're, like I said, $5 a piece plus shipping or whatever when you figure it all out. So it's about $5.50 or something like that per head, per and then I got to pay transportation on top of all of that. So I don't really want to lose a whole bunch of tags. Now, I probably don't have to tag them at all. I could probably just throw them on a truck and haul them to the auction mart, and they would probably tag them for me. But I'd be willing to bet that it would probably cost me $15, maybe even $20 a head for them to run a tag on my behalf. So yeah, I'm not going to go there because at that point in time, I'm just raising sheep for the fun of it, and I'm almost doing that already when it comes to the number side of things. But anyways, everybody's got their new ear tags, their new jewelry, and tomorrow about midday, we're going to have them loaded up on a truck and away to Towfield.
Look at those cute ones.
I know, they're so cute. They're going to make such tasty pies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to head for the house. I'll make a cup of tea, get little miss a snack, and off to bed. So I'll let you go for now. Hope you have a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow.